Hi everyone. So I wanted to come on real fast and share a story that I was reminded of today during the Euphoria Salon Owner Network meetings. About a week ago, I was heading back from Minneapolis after teaching some business classes, and as I was standing waiting for the train, a nice gentleman in his mid-60s or so struck up a conversation with me. And in the conversation, I asked him if he was traveling home or traveling out, and he said that he was traveling home after spending the day in Boston. Well, naturally, I was curious and I said, "Just a day in Boston is a great city. What would you be doing in Boston for just a day?" He said, "Well, I used to live in Boston. And about 10 years ago, I moved to Minneapolis and I promised my hairstylist that I would come back at least once a year to get a haircut." Now, I had nothing on me that branded me, nothing that spoke to what I was doing in Minneapolis. And anyhow, so I said to him, "Wow, that must be some haircut." And he said, "It sure is." And right as he said that, the train is pulling up. We get on the train, we get separated. The train gets to the next stop where I need to get off, and he's continuing on. So I never got to finish that conversation with him, and I really wanted to know what it was about that experience with that hairstylist that kept him coming back at least once a year. And by the way, he did mention some years he goes more than once to go see her, and what the point of difference was in that experience for him. That's what I really wanted to know, because that's what I wanted to share with people. I knew that he wasn't just put in my space for no reason at all. It was too incredible of a coincidence for that to happen. So I knew there was supposed to be a meaning behind this. Anyhow, it reminded me of what I had done. One of the things in Minneapolis was I was teaching a branding class, and I had the class separate a sheet of paper. On one side, put the word same. On the other side, put the word different. And on the same side, write everything down that you do that's the same as everybody else in the industry. You cut hair, you color hair, etc. And then on the side that says different, to write down the things that you do that are different. Maybe they're big things, maybe they're small things. Whatever they are, there's something different, something that's extra special about those things that you write down. And then to look at that list and decide maybe one, maybe more things on that list that you would want to focus on so consistently that it becomes so much a part of your brand that whenever your guests think of you, they also think of that part of the experience. Because I'm sure that she is fantastic at what she does. But I would bet there's more to his experience than just a good haircut. And by the way, he had really great hair. So what is that point of difference? What is that thing that creates such an extraordinary experience that somebody would be so fiercely loyal to fly across the United States to spend that kind of money and that amount of time to get their hair cut? What is that point of difference? And I'd love to know what you guys do, because I am going to be sharing this story when I'm out teaching in the field. I think it's a great story about loyalty and about creating that amazing customer experience. But I want to know, what is it that you guys do? Because that's what's going to help this industry move forward, is sharing our experiences of what elevates an ordinary experience into something extraordinary. Anyhow, I wanted to share that with you, especially since we're talking about consumer buying behaviors. That is really amazing what this gentleman is doing, and I would love that type of loyalty to be happening for all of you and everybody in the industry. So the more we can spread the word, the better, and would love to know those things that make you extra special and your points of difference. Bye.